today we're joined by Clint, who is the Flight Centre Marketing Manager. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Cheers, thanks for having me.
So I won't take too much of your time because we were just saying how busy you guys are going to be getting now with travel and tourism resuming after a very long COVID-19 layoff. So yes, we're very excited about this. Can you just firstly kick off by telling us who Flight Centre is and what do you do and how did you get to your current role that you are now?
Yeah, awesome. So Flight Centre is a travel agency business and we're sort of diversifying into e-commerce and that sort of stuff. So we book travel for customers right across the globe. We're a global travel company. So we have businesses in South Africa, UK, North America, Canada and US, Mexico. I'm missing a few, New Zealand. There's about 20, 25, and we have a leisure business, so where we go direct to customers, and we also have a corporate business, so where we book larger corporations travel and also small and medium businesses. So we cover a lot.
Yeah.
I've been here for 15 years in Flight Centre, which is ages. And I started off as a travel agent in store while I was finishing study. I'd done a little bit of travel myself and thought this looked like a half decent job where I get to talk about something that I love every day. Like literally we have the best product in the world talking about travel. And then from there, worked my way up. I was studying marketing and then got an opportunity to come into head office about 10 years ago. We have various different brands as well. We have Travel Money, which is our foreign exchange business, Corporate Traveller. So I worked across a wide mix of different businesses. And then last year found myself as head of marketing for Flight Centre July 1st. So right in the middle of the pandemic, which was interesting. Great challenge to have.
I can imagine, and especially in a role like yours, being creative with marketing, it would have been pretty tough. But hey, we're back on. We're good now. It's all good.
We're very good. Yeah.
So, what would a day in the life be like then at Flight Centre since the pandemic? What have you been doing?
Yeah, it's been really interesting time. A lot of my mates ask me what have I been doing, especially in it. We've actually been transforming the business. So I feel like I've been busier than ever, even though when we weren't. We are now, but weren't booking much travel. So there's been a lot of investment in big tech projects, how we're doing more personalization, automation, using AI tools, making our front end, so our travel agents and travel experts, all their systems a lot easier to use, and make sure that we're delivering a superior customer experience to all our customers. So that's what we have been doing. My day now sort of wakes up and I read more news than what I would like, to be truthful, to see what borders are opening or closing or just opening now, how things look there, booking media, which outdoor media or press ads or what we're going to do with Google or Facebook or Instagram, and really looking at the target markets that are likely to travel. At the moment, it's really everyone, but we think the youth will come back really hard. They'll come back fast. They're a little bit more, less risk averse, but also luxury travel is doing extremely well for us. So make sure we're putting the right message in front of those people all the time. So I have a team of 30 that I work with, which is really exciting. And we cover everything from the creative. So I get to look at what color are we going to make this, or is that the right image for this? And then I go talk about data and PCI, which is, personal data that we can't share and how that looks like. So my day is diverse and I spend about, 75% of it in a meeting trying to make a decision that's good for our customers and our business.
Yeah. Cool job. Really cool job.
I have the best job in the world. Like literally.
That's a really cool job.
It is fun.
Yeah. So would you be able to tell us something that people might not know about Flight Centre?
Something that might not know about Flight Centre? I guess the biggest one, there'd probably be two. We're the largest travel agency in the Southern Hemisphere. Like we are big. So I think lots of people don't understand that outside of Australia. So we have a really good footprint outside of there. So that'd be one. And next year we're 40. So we've been around. So we've seen a lot of things. pandemics, non-pandemics, airlines come and go and all those sorts of things. And we've learned and adapted. And what I love about us is internally, we are so much fun. We have the best culture out of lots of businesses. It's just making sure that we showcase that outside.
Yeah, cool. So how has the pandemic impacted the travel and tourism industry? Obviously, people are going to want to be traveling. I guess, would you say it was not a blessing in disguise? That's probably the wrong word, but like from you being able to have a little bit of time to just focus on other parts of the business and get them like really ticking along nicely before this huge big surge. Would you say that that's how it's affected the industry, other than the obvious of no one being able to really travel?
Yeah, I think you put that really well. I'm a half glass full person. So how did we make sure we utilise this time as best as we could through many different things? So from our store network to making sure that we have stores positioned in the right area and making them bigger and better, to things like I was talking about the digital transformation we're making internally. So if we have a customer come through, we're making sure that they're going to the right person that can really help their inquiry. So a blessing in disguise, like if I had to look for a silver lining, it is definitely that, and it set us up for another 40 years, which is really exciting.
Yeah, 100%. So what does this mean for our high school students out there who are working or wanting to work in the industry?
I just think travel and tourism is literally the best industry. Like, everyone loves it. I would say on par with music. That's my other passion, but I'd say if you get into one of those, what's not to love? You get to see and experience things. You have those awkward moments when you're traveling. You're like, I'm unsure what this is, but you love it. Or you do something crazy, and at the time you're like, I can't believe I lost my passport here, or I did that. And we get to talk about that every day. But then you look back, and that memory, we sell memories. We don't sell travel. We sell memories, and I think that's fantastic. And that can be. You're working on an island on the Whitsundays, so you're working with an airline, you're working with a travel agency group, you're working within a hotel. Like, we get to do that. People are genuinely, 99% of the time, happy when they travel. So what a great industry to get into.
Man, I've got goosebumps. Get me back traveling. I want to be there. I want to be doing it. Like, so exciting. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So what type of job opportunities are there available at the moment? Like, and then what opportunities are going to be available once the international borders open? Like, what are we talking for these high school students who are about to graduate? What can they jump straight into?
I would say that there is going to be jobs galore. I think I think Qantas just announced that they're bringing back, 5,000 to 6,000 staff. They're standing the back up from 1 November or 1 December. This year, we are hiring, and that's everything from, and I think this is where some people I'd have to be a travel agent or a marketer. We have lawyers, we have finance people, HR, human resources. If you're looking for something in here, that's a specialty, but then you get to do it with a great product like we have. It is across the board. So I think everyone I know is starting to be on the hunt for great people. And what I love about high school students, people that think you're hungry to learn and hungry to work, and that's really good. And you give us a fresh perspective. Like I said, I've been here 15 years, but I call them fresh eyes whenever I get anyone new to the team. Is so valuable to many businesses.
Yeah, absolutely. So when you're talking about the type of experience and skills, I guess this varies. Like, you would have job opportunities for people straight out of school with no experience, and then, like you were saying, for students who have studied law at university and things like that. So we're talking about a wide range of skills and experience.
Yeah, definitely. I think if you have something that you enjoyed, like, put your hand up and have a look. I'm a massive believer, if you see something out there that you're really interested in, you might as well give it a go. Go talk, have that interview, regardless if you pen to paper, tick all the boxes that people ask for. Because I think, being an employer, obviously I'm going to ask for experience and all those sorts of things. And I get people that apply that don't have it. And I'm like, you're actually better for the job, because cultural fit, I can see your hunger, you're willing to learn. That self-directed learning or on the job learning is so important. So make sure you put your hand up.
And hey, look, if you have to go travel the world in order to get experience to work at Client Centre, I don't think anyone's going to be worried about that.
Definitely not. The amount of people I know that started in this business, they've been traveling for a bit. They come back to do about 3 to 6 months of work and they were like, oh, okay, that sort of makes sense. And then they've stayed on and then they travel a bit and then come back. You know, I'm talking people that have been 10, 15 years, like literally, yeah, travel the world. I had one of our content writers over in Canada and she was in a van and she'd done some work here for about a year. And then when she's like, I want to go travel in a van over Canada. Can I still work for you? And I was like, yeah, 100% you can. Like, do it. Yeah.
So good. So do you have a final message for high school leavers who may even have some hesitations about joining the industry just after everything I guess has happened? What would you say to them?
Yeah, I'd probably ask them, are you looking to travel and are your mates looking to travel? Are your parents looking to travel? That gives you an answer of where our industry is going. It's going to be massive. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry. And if you look at what's happening in the Northern Hemisphere, the people in the UK, US, Canada are all starting to travel in droves. Like they are booking out places. So it is the best industry with the best product and the longevity is always going to be there.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Clint. He's hoping travel doesn't get too expensive and it can, we can all just jump on planes and get out of here in the nicest possible way.
Correct. Thanks for having me.
Thanks.